back down the allotment again. This is a February catch-up and there's some interesting news to talk about. So if we just flip the camera around, this is our existing 1.5 plots, which is at the top of the allotment site, and we've had a few tours around there. Not much has changed. If we just pop along and have a look at the poly. Okay, inside the polytunnel we can see the garlic and the winter onions are growing away nice. And if we just come down here and look, the elephant garlic is really starting to fill out now. But of course we won't be harvesting that for a good few months. If we look over the other side, the carrots, just zoomed out, move down, the carrots aren't looking that good, but we will get a crop from them. And along here we've got the cabbages and then the calabrese, which is starting to move again now. We'll just move back. Look up here on the swinging shelf, we've got the shallots, which are slowly starting, I believe. Okay, outside the polytunnel, and just see there's some damage. So some of the netting's been removed and quite badly damaged, and all the winter onions here have been trampled down. Presume that's some sort of animal. We'll get that tidied up in a bit. But what I'm going to do now is show you the big change for us on the allotment. So previously, up until now, we've had the 1.5 plots, which we've done a tour of a couple of times. And we had another half plot down the bottom of the allotment site. We'll go down there now and have a look at that one. Okay, so we're down now at the bottom of the allotment site, and this was our other half plot. So you can see at the top here we had a flower bed which run the total width of the plot, and there's still the odd few things left in, although we were going to restart this bed, so there's only a few bulbs left in, and we're going to replant with new things this year. And then we've got three square beds. Then we have down here 4 other beds. Difficult to distinguish with the paths, wood chip paths. And these 4 beds were used for brassicas and potatoes last year. They would have been used for onions this year. And then we had 2 beds which go the other way, which is normally where we have beans and peas. And then at the bottom of the plot you can see we've got a compost bin. We've got bits of rubbish at the bottom of the plot as well, or things that come in useful, as I like to call them. But that was our other half plot, and we've now given up this half plot, and the reason for that is the half plot next to our other 1.5 plots has become available. So we've given this up and we're going to swap up onto this other half plot. So we'll go back up now and have a look at that one. Okay, so I've walked back up to where our other 1.5 plots is, and we've taken on this other half plot which is next to the road. So if I swing the camera around, right, you can have a look at this other half plot. You can see our other 1.5 plots in the background. If I come over and get down, so this new half plot to us, or this has again a bit of area at the top which has been separated off, and it's been used for growing flowers. We will keep it like that because that's right next to the car park. It then has 2 long beds going down the plot, and there's a path in the middle, and you can see there's a few leeks left not much else. And then there is another bed which goes the width of the plot, and if I come down to the bottom, there's a bit of a storage area with some bits and pieces and some containers for growing things in. So we've started working on this plot. We haven't done much with this bed. This is pretty much as it was left. There's a number of things for covering, as you can see. Where we started is on this particular bed here. It's been dug over, cleared, because there were some bits and pieces left in, and I've put some more chipping on the path. So the next thing to do will be this other long bed. We'll work down here. Find something to do with all the leaks. And then if I just swing round, so behind me now, I've got the bed that runs the length, or sorry, the width of the plot. And what I might do in there this year is just leave it as a bed and grow a mixture of crops on that bed. So whatever I plant elsewhere, potatoes, carrots, beetroot, parsnips, I will put a small amount in this bed as a bit of a comparison. I think probably do some brassicas as well. I think this bed is free from any club root, and if we look at this long bed on this side, I think this is free from club root. However, this bed which I cleared was showing signs of club root, so I won't be growing any brassicas on there. But as you can see, it's a very different style of allotment plot to the other plots we've got, where we've tended to separate it all out in beds. So this year we're going to stay with it as it is. I suspect this side will be used for potatoes and or beans, and then this side will be used for brassicas. Possibly our sweet peas will go on here as well. Okay, so that's a bit of a roundup of what's happening on the allotment now.